G'day dear friends, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. Thank you for joining me in the stream today. Look, I've got to tell you, last week I did promise that I was going to play with Aquila, this new product that I've discovered, but it's so unusual that I need to do more research before I can actually go on. I mean, a lot of the times, you know, I come in here all guns blazing, let's see what happens. But I think I've got to be a little bit more careful with this one because there's oil and water and I can't get my head around it, how they mix. Water mixable paints, what can I say? But, you know, there's resin involved, and so I'm not quite sure at the moment. So I have to be honest with you, I just need to play. But in the meantime, I really need to finish this at the same time. And so this is hence why we're here. Now, can I tell you, you have no idea. This is the palette that I used last week. Hand on my heart, I do not tell you a lie for this at all. This is still wet. Still wet, and I've left it like that just so you can see. There are bits here that are dry, but all the colours that I've mixed, they're still wet. How about that? Anyway, so I just thought I'd mention that. First, I wanted to say hello. Hi, Chandri. Hi, Cherry. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Jayhill. Hello. Hello. Hi, Angie. Hi, Nuria. Zizi. Hello. How you going? Oh, nice to see you. I hope you're well. Lovely to see you. All right, so let's get with the program. Now, I have been looking at her every time I walk into the studio. Now, she's just a gorgeous thing, this one. I mean, the reference, not the painting. But, you know, she's looking a bit flat to me, of course. I mean, we just did base layer, so I'm just going to get with the program. Letting you know that I've got water here. You still have COVID, Nuria. Oh, it's so bad. Oh. So, but I'll get well. Oh, it's not a good thing, isn't it? Oh, well. Okay, so I've got water here, just to let you know. In fact, I've got a few jars, only because I'd like to clean my brushes, certain particular brushes that I've only got one of. I've got a handful of brushes, and there's 3, 4, is there 4? There are 4 which I'm going to try out. These are, they're a synthetic brush, and mainly, and it says here, fluid paint. So I guess watercolor, acrylic, oil, but these are going to be for oils for me. So, you know, I don't mix my brushes, of course. So they're synthetic, they're sort of soft, they're a bit of, you know, and firm. So this is the Raphael Carrel, and I've got various sizes, size 6, size 2, size 10, and, well, the Rigger, size 6, and Filbert, size 6. So, and I like it because it's short handle, so that's me. Okay, what supplies are we playing with? Oh, what can I tell you? These are Norma Blue, they're water mixable paints by Schmincke. So last week I was testing these. Well, I've been testing them for about a couple of weeks, and I was playing around the first time, and then I thought, okay, well, let's put it to the real test and let's do an actual painting. Well, this is a study, so to speak, so it's nothing really fantastic, but it's helping me understand mix and portraits and stuff like that. And I'm using a hang on. The surface is it's a canvas pad by Clairfontaine, and it is actual canvas. It's canvas in sheets. So this is really good for studies, particularly when you want to You know, if you want to get into oil painting, but you don't really want to get a great big canvas. You know, so, and it's really working well for me so far. So I can't fault it at the moment. And yeah, so here we go. So I'm actually going to go for it. I'm just going to put this one to the side. I just need some elbow room. And here we go. So last week I was playing around with her face. I think I'd like to, let's put something on her head. She's just got a really nice scarf, and I'll show you how now. Oh, by the way, and of course, I haven't needed to use any thinning medium. I didn't use that last week. I suspect I won't use it this week, but you know, who knows. But look, this is look at that. It's seriously still wet, as if I had almost tubed it all out. I just find it really amazing. And to think I was a bit on the snooty side. Okay, I'm trying to make grey, so I want to make a sort of like a more of a dirty colour. And you know, a limited palette, of course. That's fine there. Let's leave that there. I think that's what I need there. Okay. Oh, that sounds very interesting. Not acrylic, but similar to what looks like oil. It is oils. They're oils. They're just water mixable. It's got to be the binder. It's got to be the binder. That's what. It's got to be the binder. Was the palette uncovered? Yes, is the answer. Yep. I know, Cherry. This is really. It's just wow. For me, it's a big wow. Let's just put that down for a minute. And of course, it has all the information. You know, like light fastness, the pigment information. Just like normal. You see, Schmincke there are 4 kinds of oils that I know of. There is the Mussini, where there's Mussini, there's resin in it. There's resin. Then there's the Norma Professional. Then there's the Norma Blue, because you can see that blue where it says that's the water mixable paints. And then there's the Academy. So, yeah. So that's the, yeah. And I know that there's quite a few brands. So this is the one that I've picked up. And so, yeah. I've picked up this one. But, you know, I know that there are a lot of other brands that, you know, that do this. So anyway, so I thought I really should... Poor thing, she needs something on her head for a start, so let's just block in all of that. It might improve the way, because she's been looking at me without any hair. Can't have that now, can we? Okay, so now, can I tell you, the graphite line, when I transferred my image, I used a, you know, transfer paper. Look how nicely it's covering. It's starting to cover, and I put very little of this paint on here, and it's already, well, it's opaque. Well, it's white, titanium white, and it's opaque. So, and the other color that I used was the azure blue, again, opaque, right? But we have the ultramarine blue, which is transparent. I just wanted to change the hue a bit, so... okay. Okay. Hi, MD. Oh, I didn't say hi, MD. Hi, MD. Sorry. Okay. Put some makeup for her at the moustache spot. Well, that's not, I think. Cece, I want some, okay, I want some too now. Okay. Oh, hang on, Vicky. I'm getting these. Oh, okay, Vicky. Yep. Well, that's good. truly, and I can have animals in here, so I don't have to worry about that. And they dry like oils, they behave like oils. The only thing I have to worry about is the I don't have to even worry about this. Is the water. That's the only thing different. You know, they dry the same. Heck, I don't understand. I don't know how it works. Okay, so I'm not going to profess that I know. I have no idea. I know it's the binder, but I just, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll see you. What morning are you on? I'm there 5 days a week, Vicky, Monday through to Friday. It varies in the mornings, but by 9:30 I'm usually there, because sometimes I'm early, sometimes I'm much later. But yeah. I love the coverage. It's just, but can I tell you that, you know, they're not cheap. So I just have to tell you. Now, I've got these I'm in Australia, so any art supply is expensive in Australia regardless. So I just thought I'd mention that. Well, that's how it is. And this brush is working beautifully for it. It was in the watercolor section of the brushes, and I'm thinking, yeah, you know me and experimenting, and when it says fluid, it doesn't necessarily mean watercolor. So I'm actually going to, and look, if you can see, I'm rinsing in water. I want to use this brush again, you see, that's all. Just want to get most of that off. Comes off, as you can see, in water. Beautiful. Okay, I saw they sell these in a small set. Yes, they do. They do. Cherry, they do. They do. I think it's worthwhile. I think it's worthwhile getting them because they've got some lovely primaries, and particularly when you want to try something different, you know, and especially if you're not an oil painter as well, you know, and you want to give it a go. This is for you. You don't have to get any mineral spirits or anything like that. So I just want to put some, now this is tinted with, this colour that I've just made. Hang on. Oh, by the way, this is dry here, so that's fine. Excellent. I need to be home by 9 a.m. Well, I'm not there now, and they're open now. Okay. Angie, yes, nothing is cheap. Jeez, you know? Yeah, nothing is cheap, so. And how are we all doing? Yes, very good question. How are we all doing? Well, so far so good. We're very lucky here. Well, for me, in my state, it's Labor Day weekend. So that means I've got an extra long weekend, and you know what that means? I've got more time to paint. I've got time to paint, so that's what I'll be doing. Okay. By the way, I've just dipped it in a little bit of water. I just wanted to create a little bit more viscosity. I'm happy to put a little bit more water. Probably I shouldn't put too much water in, but because these squeeze out quite buttery and creamy. I'm actually so surprised with the consistency. You know, the color shift there's no color shift. You know, it's what you see is what you get. Oh, it's really, really nice. And very mixable with, and you can mix these with other oils. The only thing is that if you mix this with other oils, then, like on your palette that is, then you can't you can't use like you can't use it as a water mixable paint. Excuse me, I'm just going to close this door. Hang on a sec. I can hear my husband's going to go out for a ride and he's going to start his motorbike and it's going to be too loud for us. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so... yeah. I'm so glad it is Friday. Gonna pull out the acrylics. Oh yes, go baby, go. So yes, and yeah, so just responding to Chandri again. Yeah, all is well. All is well. So far, so good. Can't complain too much. So I've just put a light layer on that. Yeah, okay. And to make her pop, I would probably put a darker background so she would pop, and I will do that. All right, so I'm actually quite okay with that. I'm just gonna make a few more changes to her fabric, make it a little bit darker, add a little bit of blue, add a little bit of burnt sienna, more blue, ultramarine blue. That should make a really nice grey. A blue grey, there we go, a bit more. And yes, colour mixing. So, oh, that made it a little bit warmer. That's a warm grey. Yeah, there we go. So I just want to know where my creases are going to be. And yeah, just doing it very, very lightly, very, very quickly, so I know where they are. A little bit more. Yes, colour mixing is a would be handy to know when you're, and of course I do have this. Hi Janice, hello. Okay, no worries. I hope you're okay, my dear. There we go. It's, yeah. And then there's something that's happening just here. There we go. And then something here. Just very, 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 very lightly. I haven't missed anyone that's come in. Okay. Okay, same Friday evening is popular amongst streamers here. What Sammy? Let me do. Okay, same Friday evening is popular amongst streamers. Well, you know what? It's Saturday morning here, but yes, and it's yeah. Oh, by the way, too, I wanted to mention daylight saving is starting here on the east coast of Australia, because not all of Australia does daylight saving, I have to tell you, but this weekend we've got daylight saving, so I'm going to be thrown out a little bit on time. I'm going to yes, oh, you meant the Egyptian. Okay, you can make an African woman. I thought she was. Okay, Okay, you meant the Egyptian queen. Yeah, she does look like an Egyptian queen, doesn't she? She could be. Yes. Hi, Vivian. Hello, hello. Yeah. Okay, so I'm glad about that. Now I'm just going to mix and change and just push and pull, and this is what I'm going to do. So yeah. I mean, I do portraits with pastel a lot, but I rarely do any with oil. So this is pretty much a study for me into something that I'd like to do later down the track. And sometimes, you know, like you need, well, for me, I need to do a few studies before I can actually go into anything major. It's all because I want to feel the paint. I want to feel how I should attack portraits. I don't know how everyone else is with things like that, but for me, that's, you know, this is how I need to go. So before, you'll see lots of studies. But yes, of course I love pastel and I won't stop doing pastel, but you know, it's nice to do something different, isn't it? Yeah. And she's a little bit 2D. So here when I was looking at her, here, this area here is just 2D. So we've got dark, we've got light, we've got dark, we've got light, we've got dark. It sort of goes like that. So I've got to make sure that that thing is going. Okay. So tell me, Chandri, like Friday evenings is popular amongst streamers? You'll have to tell me all about that. Well, I suppose, you know, you guys are or the ones that are in the Northern Hemisphere, probably, like time-wise, it's probably a good thing. But for me, or for people in Australia, the Southern Hemisphere, everything's out of whack, isn't it? Now, of course, I'm going to add a little bit of my artistic license to this, so, you know. This surface, by the way, blends really nicely, layers nicely. I've got no, you know, I'm not fighting my my art supplies. Kayomi, hi Sarah, hello, hello, hello. How are you, my dear? Yep, how are you? All right, so, yeah. Now, see, for me, I can't believe that I'm still using the same palette and the same colours. This is what so for the way my life is, my lifestyle, because I work full time, I'm always, you know, if I don't finish it right there and then, or somehow transfer and preserve the colours that I've mixed, because you can do that. You can scrape them off, put them in a nice little palette, cover it, and you can even put it in the fridge to preserve it. And I thought, you know what, just let it out, see what happens. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, couldn't believe it. So, yeah. Okay, I'm doing okay. Your portrait is looking dapper, Chrissy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh. Yeah, so, okay, there's a lot that needs to be fixed here, but just let me, that's all right. Yes. See? Look at that. Fresh. Serious. I'm not joking. I've got to show you. See if I can get some close up. See? Honestly, I just can't get over it. Because I thought, oh, I remember in the beginning I thought, oh, am I going to have to remix my paints again? Do I have to do that? Oh, thank goodness I didn't, or I don't. Abigail, oh, hang on, I got just make sure I don't have paint on my face. You'll tell me if I have paint on my face, won't you? I won't go through the whole stream with paint. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. So, I'm just going to fix around here now. She's a bit more on the. There's a really nice soft yellow brown. So, and it's coming from this. Yeah, there it is there. And yeah. So what can I here's a question. Has anyone been watching any interesting shows that they want to share? Right now, although I'm somewhat behind in a lot of shows, but the wheel. There's one that I'm watching. I know it. I've been watching it, but the turn of the wheel. Geez, I'm not even going to. Anyway, it's all fantasy that I'm watching at the moment. What else? But yeah. Okay, it reminds me of a colleague I had. Sweet. Oh, thank you so much, Abigail. But tones definitely makes a difference. Like getting the right tone. She's right there. And right there. Yeah, sorry folks, I told you there was a motorbike. Yeah. Hopefully you. Ooh. And you know what? I love mixing colours. I think that's, and I love. So I love saying, what happens if I do this, or what happens if I do that? Do you know what I mean? So right now, all I'm doing is I'm checking out where all the colours are, where the values are is probably the most important. Because if I don't get the values right, she's going to look really ugh. So I don't want that. And lightening her up in certain areas. Did the test piece you did dry yet? Oh, yes. The one with the apple. Is that what you mean, Cherry? Yeah. Wheel of Time. That's the one. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, I'm addicted to it too. I've read the books. Okay, that's right. Wheel of Time. I knew it. I can't think. Well, I'm painting and trying to think at the same time. Yes. Okay. Did the test piece you did dry yet? Yes, it has. And oh yeah. Look, yeah. Yeah. Yes, it has. Yeah. I know you're going, what's going on there? No, trust I have to trust the process. When I'm looking at values, and I have to trust the process. So all I'm happy about is that she's got a scarf now. She's all ready to rock and roll. And a bit of the yellow again. There we go. I like the fact that I'm able to work on it for a very, very long time. Yeah. Sorry folks, that's a motorbike. It's gonna go in a minute. Yeah, oh yeah, Wheel of Time. Oh. And they're like British actors. So some are British actors in it. There we go. And oils are forgiving as well. So, you know, it's a bit like pastel, really. I know she's too dark there. That's okay. That's fixable. Yes, yeah. So this show that I'm talking about is very much magic, fantasy, strong women, strong men, but mostly strong women at the moment, but strong men as well. There is a sound like if there were, maybe I forgot. No, it's my husband. He's just about to ride off on his motorbike. So he'll be gone soon. So don't worry. Can't do much about that. Yeah. But it's what's really good is that I can see all the values on my palette. I like that. And I can blend very nice. Though I haven't needed to use my blending brushes at the moment. I know it's coming, but yeah. Yeah, so I love fantasy. It takes me, you know, yeah. Oh yeah, his Dark Materials is a good watch. Oh, really? Okay, dark material. Okay, slow burn at first, but great storyline. Stick with it. Oh, okay. Yeah. That needs this. Okay, it's fantasy and all that you love. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I read a series of books called The Wheel of Time. I need to look and see if it's the same now. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's the books. All I know is I like this, and it's on. For me, it's on Prime for me. So I don't know because I've got Netflix and Prime and yeah, I really enjoy those. So I will look at that. Yeah, the series has 14 books, I think. Oh my gosh, really? That much? Okay. Okay, look, I've got to give her her ears. She hasn't got her ears yet. She needs her ear. At least I've got to give her her ear and some hair. There's some hair just at the end there. I better give it some of that too. I need a smaller brush, so I'm going to use my smallest brush. Let me see. Yeah. And you know what's interesting? I just washed these in water. It's all right. Here we go. Sort of about there. No, I need a smaller brush, I think. Yeah, even smaller. Okay. Yeah. Abigail says, yeah, I watch the news. Okay, I watch the news, not on MSM. Even more amazing, we live in epic times, much more than fantasy. Look, I know. I try to get away from that, that's why. But yes, I do understand what you say. Yeah. Sometimes I want to be an ostrich. I want to be like an ostrich. If I bury my head long enough in the sand, the world might turn out okay. But I know it's not. I'm living in a fantasy world. Yes. Yeah. So. So she's got a bit of hair just tucking, just out there, and she's got a little bit here, which I'm not going to fuss with too much. But I love her skin. She's just so beautiful. Or, you know, the reference anyway. Yeah. But it does take some time. Okay, yes, it's massive. It's a huge saga. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're the same, Vicky. Yeah, ostrich, head in the sand. Yeah, that's me. You can't. Okay, I've given Chrissy a name of a book. Until now, she forgot to read it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I have. I'm so sorry. I do. I can't. Well, not that I can't read. I don't have time to read. So it's either at the end of the day when I'm tired, and I just want to sit and relax and not have do anything, or sometimes I read. Not read, but I listen to books on the way to work. So that is what I do. Yes. So maybe I haven't done that, but I'm sorry. But I'll get to them, I suppose. Yep. All right, now I just, I really want to take care of this area, and I just want to have a look at her mouth. I'm jumping. I also like stand-up comedy. So do I. It makes me laugh sometimes. There's this fellow he is so funny. He's from Indonesia. What's his name? Joe Kio. He's from the Philippines, and I think he's a comedian in the States, I think. And the way he imitates his family, I mean, you know, well, he's funny to me. Yeah. So, all right. So now her lips, they're more on the rosy side, but very, very slight. So I'm going to just slightly mix, only slight. Oh, look what I've done. Okay, this is wet. I'm going to wet my hands. That's all right. Should have thought about that before, but anyway, that's okay. And it needs to be darker. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, MD, you do that. You let me know what it is again, and I'll have another crack at it. How about that? Yeah. Oh, I've made her pout too much here, so isn't it nice that we can change the way that they look just by a single brush stroke? Yeah, so that's one of the shows that I've been watching. What else have I been? And I've been listening to a fantasy story. I'm just trying to think of the name. You know, I'm not very good at that. The wings, beating wings. Hang on. You're going to make me look it up because I can't. Hang on a sec. The House of Beating Wings. Yeah, so there's that. I've been I've been listening to that, another fantasy story. So I don't know what it is about fantasy stories that I like. I think it's because it just takes me to a place where, you know, to get away from, you know, all the stuff that we all always have to cope with in our lives. And for me, it's just, it's perfect. And so, you know what happens sometimes? Yeah, you know him. He's half black, half, I think, Korean. No, not Korean. He's Filipino. Not sure. But he is so funny. Yes, he's from the Philippines. This is the fellow, oh my gosh, he's from the Philippines. Because he talks about his mum a lot and how she used to chastise him when he was little. And so I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, whose mother didn't do that? Alright, so. Oh, I like how she's coming together. I like, we need to do something with her lips though. She's got, there's a lot here on the top, but on the bottom lip, but here, I mean, she could be a model, this one, so, you know, can't help it. I pick all the ones that are modeling. Let's lighten that up a bit. It's just a bit too dark. Just in that area here. Ooh. Oh, there's a bit of water. Okay, his mother is, yeah. Oh, okay, yes, his mother is Philippine, yeah. Okay, well, he must be, I don't know, yeah. But yes, he makes me laugh. Absolutely. I love a good laugh too. Just honest, you know, funny things, you know what I mean? You've been watching the Grindelwald series. Oh, I'm going to have to write all of this down now. Hang on. I can write it down. What have we got? The Grindelwald. The Grindelwald series. And which other one did we say? Ooh. Which other one did we say? There's another one. Anyway, that's all right. Okay, so, and this needs to be a little bit darker now. So just building. And some of the times, I tell you what, some of the times when I'm listening to these, like these fantasy books, right, I'm thinking, oh, wouldn't it be good to just paint a scene out of that? You know, like there's the ones that I'm the one that I'm reading now at the moment, The House of Beating Wings. This one's got crows in it. This one's got serpents in it. You know, good guys, bad guys, you know, all of that. Yeah, this is, you know, so thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, well, sometimes it's a bit hard. Like I'm talking and painting and thinking at the same time of where these colours should be. So yes, thank you. But you would think by now, I've been live streaming for years, that I would know and that I would be used to that. And yes, I am. I am used to it. But yes. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Kathy. Hello, hello. The Grinwald, Harry Potter. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. Hey, is this new? Oh, hang on. Is this new? Have I missed something? Okay, the Grinwald. Is this like the one where the latter ones after the Harry Potter series? I think where Dumbledore was young and stuff like that. Dark Materials. Okay. Yep, there you go. All right. Dark Materials. That's the other one. I was looking for it. Okay. Okay, but it is banned in some countries. I don't know why. Who knows? Who knows why people do yeah. All right, so here, this part is dark. Yeah, so this is what I thought. I thought, I have to paint a scene. So, and it's really interesting because when they start describing a landscape, they talk about, like air kingdoms or sky kingdoms, and well, I've done one of those, but yes. So yeah, so I like all of that. Plus there are no rules, I can paint it any way I want. Who's to say that it's going to be wrong? It's fun. It's supposed to be fun. Okay, Abigail says, there is also the very handsome Greek guy. He is really funny as well. His mother is Italian, his father is Greek, and he lives in Australia. The stories he tells makes me cry laughing. Which one? You'll have to tell me who it is. I did. Hi, Kathy. I did say hi, Kathy, didn't I? Yes, I did. Helen. Oh, sorry. Hello. Oh, you are still here, but okay. The painting looks stunning. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. Yep. Yep. I just, the whole point of this exercise is to figure out how this works, and seeing as this paint takes a long time to dry on the palette, that I could get into it all the time, whenever I want. Well, not whenever I want, but it's not going to dry straight away on me. That's what I mean to say. So yeah, it's not going to dry straight away on me. So this is what I'm happy about. and very encouraging for me when I'm doing, you know, certain projects. Yeah, there we go. Well, now she looks like a cat. Hang on, I've got to fix that. See what happens with a stroke? Yeah, I just sold one of the guitars to a woman that wants Jim Morrison on it. Oh, yes. That's what I wanted to ask you, Helen, because you posted on Share Your Art with Xrissart a guitar. And I wanted to ask, and whoever is, if you happen to stumble into this channel and you know about this would be great to know. Would you prime your guitar first? And how would you prime it? Do you know what I mean? Yes, Grinwell, fantastic beats. Yes, you're right. Yeah, wouldn't it be good to be able to walk into the fantasy we create via reading or watching? Oh yeah. So this is what I mean. So who's to say that, you know? Yeah. You can do anything. Yeah. So this is what I also had in my heart, in my mind, and you know. There we go. Fixing that. That's good. It's a bit too dark there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, for all of those, seeing as we're talking about the Facebook group, Share Your Art with Xrissart is a Facebook group where we continue the conversation from the live stream. You may share your work, you may share your profile, you may share a video where you think that the group might be interested in, all art relating, of course. You know, there are no there are no hard and fast rules, just be nice to each other and no politics. Yeah, not into that. Yeah, we have enough of it in our world. So yeah, so we wouldn't go there. So, but yes. Okay. This surface is standing up to what I'm putting it through, and I'm not really putting through much, but yeah, I'm really pleased with how this surface is working. Yeah. Okay, yes, yes, you need to clear coat it to be able to airbrush on it. Okay, otherwise there is no room for erasing and stuff. Okay, cool. So, okay, so you are all artists. How come I didn't see any of your paintings? Because MD, the paintings, you know, there are people that do. Yes, we're all artists here. We post all the time in that group. You're just going to have another good look, I think. Yeah. All right, so I've just got to fix certain areas. As I'm looking, I'm jumping backwards and forwards, but you know how it is. She will pop by the time, hopefully, I finish. Yeah. Noses can be a little bit difficult, although I feel I'm all right with this so far. She's got a pretty nose, so that's all right. Yeah, and here is a little bit more darker, just here. So I'm chopping and changing and moving and adjusting. That's the good thing with something like oils. And I know that you could do this with acrylics. It's just that I'm taking my time, and so that's the beauty of oils. You can take your time. Yeah. Yes. Let me see. Okay. Do you know? It's 1 week past. Yeah. It's whenever, you know what, MD, it takes a while to paint something. Sometimes you can do a little sketch and it'll only take 5 minutes. Sometimes something can take 10 months to do. You know what I mean? So that's why sometimes we put progress photos in. So, you know, it takes time. You know, everyone's life is very busy too. So, oh, yeah. Okay, just this needs to be darker here. There we go. That's darker there. That's what I need. And just there. Well, you know, the whites of our eyes are not always white. Okay, I procrastinate for 10 months, says Vicky. Really? There'll be none of that, okay? There'll be no procrastination. Nike, remember, Nike. Well, now I've just got to fix her eye. Now that I see that. Yeah. There we go, that did it. There, sorry, I'm just making sure that the stroke that I make is okay. Hang on, her eye comes up here. But why does it looks, yeah, okay. You know, the brain, I've got to let, what is it? I've got to let the, I've got to not listen to the brain and listen to the eyes. That's so funny how I say that. But when it comes to art, you know, like in your brain, you go, no, 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 that should go that way. But the eye is going, no, 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 it should be like that. Do you see what I mean? This is where I'm at the moment. Okay. I'm working on a cat that I sit and stare at for hours. It's too hard. And Kathy says, yes, me too. I could have given birth to a baby elephant in the time I procrastinated. Oh, look, that's so funny. Okay. Kathy, you say the most funniest things. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Is it? Yeah. Trying a Christmas card painting. Ooh. See, now's the time. See, you're very organised. Now's the time to be thinking like that, because before you know it, Christmas is here, honestly. So it just, before you know what it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Art should come from the heart. You have to feel the piece. Yes, you do. I'm like that too. I've got to enjoy what I'm doing, otherwise I'm not, you know, interested. Okay. I'm into instant gratification. We know that. I need to finish my art the same day or I lose interest. I've been drawing on my sketchbook a lot. See, that is so good. See, this is why we're all different. And how do you do it so quickly? It amazes me. Might finish before Christmas, just depends which year. Everyone's a comedian here today. What's going on? Okay, should feel a piece I want. Yeah, I understand what you meant. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. No, totally understand. Now, her eyebrows, and I know that I just need, oh, like this is like so light. Let's just see how I go with this. I just, because they're not really solid black, but there's hairs. And you can barely see it, but yeah. There we go. All right, so back to her lips. Okay. I could do a drawing a day if the pages were 1 inch square. What do you say, hey? What did I pick up? What did I pick up? Something dark. Yeah. Okay, also enjoying ball points. Okay, shading is a challenge. Yes, but you do it so well. Okay, and MD says here, I'm trying to draw a palm tree, but I want it to be like an umbrella and shadow. Yes, well, you know, MD, practice. Like Abigail, she'll do a sketch, and you know, doing sketches every day. Have a practice. I think that's the best way. Yep. Yeah, just practice. You can't expect to do masterpieces first up when you start. Well, it's easy to think that, and we all want masterpieces to begin with, but it's not going to happen. You know, people that, you know, it's always hit and miss. Like, I was actually thinking about some of my paintings, and sometimes, like, I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I live stream, and you get to see warts and all. Sometimes you get to see hits, sometimes you get to see misses. And I'm thinking, and then I've heard people say, oh, you know, you're only as good as your last painting. Well, I don't think so. You know, there's, you know, you could be having an off day or, you know, and maybe not even an off day, and you're thinking, oh, okay, well, this is not working. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to get at is that, yeah, just paint. What's the worst that can happen? You know, really, what is the worst that could happen? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, she needs a bit more yellow here. She's very golden here. I just love the way she looks. Yeah, it is often practice pieces that turns into a hit. Absolutely, yeah, Angie. Oh, look, I don't know how many times I'm thinking to myself, oh, really? And then all of a sudden, it just comes around. You've got to just trust the process. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. We have a wildlife artist near me who does whole canvases with ballpoint pens. Wow. You need a lot of pens. Yeah, I saw an artist who challenges herself. She drew 5 A4 drawings of wildlife using only 1 Bic pen. Well, MD, you just keep on practicing, okay? You just keep on practicing. My gosh, she's got so many colours. It just makes things a little bit more interesting, I think. Yes, I do like these paints. Yes, there it is there. That little stroke that I just did, perfect. That's all it takes. Sometimes. Yes, now in the middle, in the corner of the eye, usually there's sort of nice and pink, isn't it? So this is what I'm trying to get at the moment, because it's going to make her eye a little bit more realistic. Yeah. And there's this rosy part just there. And a little bit, she's a little bit more red. Just here. Yep. He said he uses about 10 bits per picture. Wow. Bix. Oh, Bix. Okay. 10 Bix per picture. The artist wanted to prove you don't need expensive art supplies in order to draw. She used just a pen and a simple printer paper. Her work is breathtaking. Wow. And you know what? I agree. I agree. You don't really need much. It's just that I want much. But yes, I agree 100%. Here I'm fighting with this, not fighting, but here there's this separation between the tip of the nose and her face with the angle. And the separation is the highlight. So I'm trying to get the right highlight colour and the stroke, you know. And it's the same with the lips as well. You know, there's a shadow underneath, but the shadow is about there. So now the lips have to change. And just about there. Yeah. So far I haven't needed to blend yet. I know I will, but... Okay, Jazza makes amazing art with children's crayons and markers. Yes, I know Jazza. He is absolutely amazing, isn't he? Yeah. You know, he's been around for a while, and he does some really, you know, crazy things sometimes. It's been a while since I've watched some of his videos. I am subscribed, by the way. Oh my gosh. You could really fall down that rabbit hole, can't you? Which I do, watching YouTube videos. I'm going, oh, last night I was in that mood. I was just watching portrait oil painters last night. I'm thinking, oh, yes. That's nice. I'm thinking, yeah, I need to do that. But I got some lovely pastels stuff coming up too. So just I need about 2 or 3 lifetimes to finish all the things that and to do all the things that I want to do. You know? It's good to have that feeling though. Do you know what I mean? It's good to have that feeling, that to be so inspired that, you know, like you've got lots to do and there's not enough time to do it. So it's good to have that feeling. I would rather have that feeling than thinking, well, what am I going to paint? You know, that's not happening with me. What am I going to paint? Yeah, I don't get that. She looks like she's got a white moustache. Got to fix that. Vivian says, yeah, if I have spent a lot of time on a painting, I will do a crazy one to loosen up my painting. Usually takes me about a month or 2. Yeah, look, that's me too. I do that as well, where I've been painting so tightly for such a long time, and that's when I do these crazy things. Yes, I'm the same way. Okay, the name of the Italian Greek comedian name is Anthony Locacino. Okay, I'm going to write this guy down. Sometimes when I want a good laugh, hey? So what, his father's Italian by the looks of that name. What, and his mother's Greek. Wow, okay. Scio. Okay, all right, I'll look him up. Okay. Look him up when you need a good laugh. Oh, don't you worry. Yeah. Okay, I stopped watching because you just watch and don't do anything. Yes, Helen. I'm in that. Yeah. Well, I don't have time. You know, I've got Patreon as well, which keeps me pretty busy. We've got some really cool projects. We're doing this lovely sort of ballerina, but yeah, at the moment, hang on, not this brush. Let's rinse this out so it's all ready for the next thing that I need to do with it. Yeah, we're doing a ballerina, which is really nice. You know. Oh, too much water. I can't believe that I'm doing this. Feels like I'm painting with watercolor, but it's oils. It's spinning me out. It really is spinning me out. I'm just trying to get the right color for the highlight. Yeah. So, and if you're interested on Patreon, it's more, I'm not going to ram it down your throat, but I do have to tell you about it. It's all about helping you with your confidence. That's probably what I target, confidence, and we do projects. Unusual projects, and I kind of like push you a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say it's beginner, but it's, but a beginner can. Do you know what I mean? So, oh. Okay, wow. I've just been using the blending brush for the first time now. Okay, I'm too busy with the ordered commissions to be watching YouTube. Only tune in on this live stream. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you hanging about. This is very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Helen. Abigail says, probably he talks about his grandparents and the culture differences speaking Italian and Greek. Oh, okay. Oh, dear. Yeah. Yeah. This brush is cool. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm getting out of this project. What I'm getting out of this project is, and it's not just the paint, what I'm trying to achieve with the brush and all of that, but what it does, it gives me confidence to, if now I want to do a certain something, whatever the subject matter is, that I can go in without feeling, oh, how am I going to do it? Because I do go in some, some subjects I'm going, oh, am I going to pull this one off? Yeah, I don't know, but I'm going to pull this one off. But, and I'm going to say that, but I'm not going to say it as much, and I'm going to feel confident going in. So this is what I'm getting out of something like this, trying a medium, especially like this water mixable one, because they just behave like oils, so don't worry about that. These oils. So it gives me confidence. And I did something very, very simple. There's no hair, so I don't have to worry about the hair with the oils. The layering of the oils, so these seem to work the way I like to work. Of course, everyone is different. So this is what this study is doing. It's given me confidence, and I just have to. There's a bit of a roll here. Needs to be darker. You love the look of this paint, yeah. The Big Bang Theory, yeah, that is very funny. I do watch it sometimes, the reruns. But yes, yeah, no, you're right, Cherry. You're dead on. This is really nice paint, and I tell you what, for me, it's like the pan pastel action. Although now this is wet, but that's why I like pan pastels so much, is because I can do this kind of thing, and I can, with pan pastels, I can paint wet action, only dry. And of course, this one I've got to wait for it to dry. So this is the only hiccup with that. But hey, it's oil paint. But the fact that I could pick it up, the week later is not that bad, so. And helps with mixing, so you can mix, okay? The mixing situation is the same. Yeah, I'm just trying to make a darker grey. There we go. That's on the warm side, so I need to cool it up a bit. Cooling it up with blue, because blue is a cool color. This is ultramarine blue, but it's good to have like a couple of blues. So Cherry, if you're thinking of getting, I don't know, any like oils, and you think, well, that set actually that you looked at is actually a really good set. Just make sure that it's got Madder Red. Hang on, which one's the one? Madder Red, that's this one here. Right? Poppy Red is more like to me it's like a vermilion. Sort of like an orange. Here, so it's more of a vermilion to me, but anyway, that's what they called it. So, and make sure whatever you do, make sure you get a cool yellow and a warm yellow. Make sure that that's what you've got. Make sure that there's, I've got, where is it? I've got the burnt sienna, which is great for mixing. skin tones. Okay, so ultramarine blue is a transparent color, so just be aware of that, and just get like a light blue and a dark blue. Pretty much, you know, they've got a lot. Oh, you're going, Helen? Oh no, Nuri is going. Okay, bye everyone. It's time to go to bed. Have a nice weekend. Okay, Nuria. Okay. Good night. And be well. Try to be well. Try to get better soon. Okay, I think I will have to go. Love the way you can blend. It's looking so good. Thank you so much, Vivian. Nice to see you here. Thanks for popping in to say good day. Kathy says, the president of our local art society has just ordered a 20 set of pans. Pfft, really? That's good. Okay, that's 2 people now influenced by my work. Yes. And you didn't have to do much other than show them all your lovely work. Yes. Okay, I need to darken some of these up. Yeah. Oh yeah, pans are so easy to work with, aren't they? Definite. Look, I'm not going to fuss with her too much, but this has given me, definitely given me the confidence to use these in a major project, you know. Oh, hang on, here we go. The light must be changing here, but yes. Okay, let me see. Okay, I bought Formula W from Schmincke. That makes my regular oils water soluble. What's that? Formula W? What's Formula W? Sending positive vibes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like the fact that you don't need a lot of chemicals to work with this paint. Yeah, true. This is what I mean. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. It's water. No. Gosh. Plus, I haven't pinned this down to anything. So as you can see, I'm just sort of, yeah. All right. So, I'm not by any means calling this done, but I'm actually just happy to let this go. And who knows? Over the weekend, as I walk in, I'll probably pick up a brush and go, oh, I need to do this. But yeah. Ooh, I just like what I just did there. Just letting that go. Yes. Okay, this is cool. Formula W is a pastel in a tube. You add it to your paints and it makes it water soluble. Oh gosh, I have to write this one down. Formula W. You're making me do too much homework. All right, okay. I think that is it for today. But I'm actually quite happy with the way she turned out, really. There's just a few bits and pieces, her lips and stuff like that. I won't do too much. Well, you know, famous last words. I'll keep on looking at it. You know, it's not finished, but I do understand how these work. And it's always good to do this. Like, honestly, this is a 24 by 30, what is it? 24 by 30 centimeters. Imperial 9.5 by 12 inches. So it's not very big. Look at this. Yeah, so yeah, really cool. I really like it. All right, folks. Glycerin. Oh, glycerin? Is that glycerin? Formula W. Okay. All right, folks. Thank you all so much for joining me. I would wish you all to have a lovely weekend, filled with art and stuff if you can find the time, and have a lovely week next week. And I'll see you all next week, God willing, of course. Bye for now, and thank you for joining me, and thank you for the art chat. Really appreciate it. Okay, bye for now.